Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. See the reason why US kicks against the emergence of Dr. Ngozi Okonjo'S as NWC DG. Hello everyone, a very one big thank you to you. Thanks for being there. God bless you. We really appreciate you. Our very own Ngozi, former minister in Nigeria, has emerged the DG of WTO. By the way, this is a big plus for Nigeria. However, the US is against it, and they are not really very satisfied. They are not too impressed that she emerged the winner. It's been oncoming. However, our friends from the other side on the from America feels she should not be the one. They are not very comfortable with her being the DG of WTO. Let's get straight into the news and understand why they're kicking against her emergence. In the World Trade Organization, efforts to appoint a new leader, Ngozi Okonjo, Nigerian nominee for the office of the Director General of the World Trade Organization, emerged winner of the higher competitive race with 104 votes from 164 countries to defeat her other finalist, who is South Korea Trade Minister. However, the emergence of Dr. Ngozi Okonjo hits a new roadblock as Donald Trump administration kick and says it wants her appointment. Deputy U.S. Trade Representative Dennis Sheed disclosed that the U.S. could not support a consensus decision to appoint Okonjo during a meeting of WTO, that's World Trade Organization. Delegates in Geneva, according to officers who were monitoring the process, also gave their concerns. World Trade Organization officer said work would continue to reach a consensus ahead of meeting of the General Council, which is set for November the 9th, 2020. Sources revealed said the U.S. disagree with the way in which the process was being carried out. If it's not possible for the General Council to agree on a consensus candidate, World Trade Organization members can consider the possibilities of resource to a vote as a last resort by the procedure to be determined at that time. Such a development would be unprecedented for the World Trade Organization, although Ngozi Okonjo gained U.S. citizenship in 2019, but U.S. has pushed the South Korea's candidate Hyo Moon-jae-hun. Sources reveal that if Trump wins the U.S. election next week, his aides have indicated that they plan to continue to reshape the World Trade Organization with a view to resort trade disputes, and she may be out. So this is what is going on right now. The United States of America is not impressed that our very own Ngozi emerged the winner, and as such, against the process on how she emerged the DG, Director General of the very process. U.S. President is kicking against it. We all know that by next week, the U.S. will be going through a process of vote to see to it if Donald Trump will be re-elected or Joe become the president, because the race, there are other candidates, but the race swiftly is between these two, just the way you know that these two have a higher potential and possibility of emerging the winner. They've disclosed again and again that they are not impressed at the process and how far they've come with it. And even Donald Trump has, kicked against it. A lot of persons have said this and that and that. They would rather prefer the South Korea nominee that the U.S. nominated to become the Director General. I just feel this could be shared from the fact that probably they don't trust Nigerians. And although she gained U.S. citizenship just last year without even living there, normally there is a procedure to follow, but her work as a minister in Nigeria, transparency and what have you, gained her the citizenship. However, they are the ones kicking against her now, becoming, the DG of World Trade Organization. They rather prefer that they rather feel the process was not transparent enough, has not given them all the potential, all that is really needed for her to have emerged the winner. So this is happening. I mean, this is reality. She's been so blessed, I must say. Her transparency and her work has, given her this opportunity, not only in Nigeria, even the US. Even the US have recognized her. She's been given, citizenship to say that she did well. So, I mean, when you do well, it shows. This is what we are talking about, leadership. When you do well, it shows. Let us give opportunity to be able to transform. You know the funniest thing? It does not start at the top. Whatever little sphere or corner you find yourself, what are you doing? How are you shaping the life of the people around you? How are you making sure that the people around you feel, that feel comfortable with leadership and are 200% satisfied with your leadership? These are things to consider. You are in a position, for instance, Muhammadu Buhari has already tarnished his name. There is no possible way how he can eventually emerge, something worthwhile after his tenure in office. That's if it's, if everything goes well. What are we trying to say? We need to be careful. Every opportunity you are given, you are being watched. The world is watching. It starts from that little corner, that little organization where you are just a secretary. How are you making sure that your work is done perfectly? Your work is done decently and in order. How are you making sure that you are touching and affecting the life of the people? How are you ensuring that the work is going on peacefully and that people's life are being imparted with the little you are doing? How are you ensuring that as a president of that little organization, your impact is being felt, you are not being dodgy, you are not fraudulent, you are carrying out things decently and in order? What are you doing? How are you ensuring that your leadership is? Because the truth of it is that to him that little is given, that's a little test. That's a test. You have to go above and beyond and make sure that you don't throw it away or you don't jeopardize it, but you actually ensure and enhance everything possible to see to it that that organization thrive. When there is opportunity for more, you will still be the candidate again. You see, when you can pass through this one, there's opportunity for you to get a greater office. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.